Okay. Little update. No, the car was... On the way down here, it was legal. Okay, it had a temporary tag on it. We had insurance on it as soon as we got it. So it gets to clear that up out of the way. We never drove the thing illegally, except for occasionally just around the immediate area, like across the street to Starbucks. You know, but there's, you know, still had tags. They're expired. But you know, now we've got fully legal tags. They're good for a year, a little over a year, actually. They don't expire until July of next year, and insurance. So we're all up in there. And but again, like the cost was, you know, we were expecting $300. It was like $450. It's a bite, especially when you haven't got much to begin with. And in that mind, let's get the business part of the way out of the way. We're probably gonna need about $250 really to keep the storage units. And by the 15th, things get a little weird. You know, they're gonna want to work with us, but there might be some late fees involved. And I'd rather avoid the whole mess, frankly. You know, just get that done. So. But it's not a total disaster because, you know, if, you know, I already, you know, talked to them, you know, if worst case, we can get fully caught up by next check because then the major expenses are out of the way. But I'd prefer to avoid that if all possible. So, yeah, your support is always needed. Just because we're here doesn't mean it's job over. This is where it really starts beginning again. As for the topic of today's discussion, I finally, yes, Discovery is Prime. Doesn't mean it's canon. Here's what I mean. I never liked the term Prime, frankly. I prefer the established timeline or established continuity. So here's how it goes. Yeah, it's Prime, as in JJ's Prime time, which is not the original timeline. It's a totally different thing. Which is what I've been saying all along. What the Spock Prime is not our Spock. Our Spock would be doing the time warp calculations in his head from the second he realized what's happened. This Spock has no fucking clue how to do a time warp. The one in JJ Trek. So clearly, not our Spock. That right there, and plus also the way the whole design thing works. And it's just, you know, you can possibly, you know, think of where these things deviate. I still point the thing back during the temporal Cold War, where somehow in some variations, Archer doesn't hit the button, or doesn't hit the button at the right time, or the wrong second, a little too early, a little too late, whatever. And that's where things start diverging, you know. And where the mirror timeline comes in, God knows, but apparently this one sprouted off from that point and sprouted its own mirror timeline. But yeah, oh yeah, you can say it's Prime. Doesn't mean it's the original timeline though, because the original timeline was never called Prime. I think it's not, you know. Bill Shatner's Kirk is not Kirk Prime. It's Kirk, you know. So basically, Leonard Nimoy's played two different Spocks. Okay, he's played, you know, well, three if you count the mirror Spock, but he's played our Spock, and he's played this Spock Prime character, who is anything but. So, but that's how the little naysayers gonna, oh, it's Prime. They say it's Prime just because they say it's Prime. Well, okay, sorry, it's Prime. The Prime timeline is not the original timeline. How's that satisfying? On the 15th, I get interview with Universal Studios. I put down there as a parking, guy, but I think they're open to whatever. And there are certain aspects of this sounds kind of fun. Entertainment escort was a fun one. It's basically you're playing a PA, production assistant. Where you follow around the talent, you help out, and occasionally get in the suit yourself and do the job. But mostly it's behind the scenes, keeping things running smoothly back there. So we'll see what happens. But it should be fun. Whatever happens, it should be fun. And I'm also trying to get stuff going with the radio stations down there, mainly 105.9, the classic hits station. It should be amusing, but it's a good setup so far. Things aren't going horribly wrong yet. We've hit some snags, which is expected with any kind of major move like this. But we got a little doggy, sort of.
That's Coco.
Actually, it's our host dog, but she seems to last on. Coco, say hi. Coco, hey, come here. Come here, doggy. Go on. Coco. Hey, come on. Come on. Camera will love you. Come on. Come on. Coco. Say hi. Hi. Okay. Coco. Come on.
Oh, no.
I don't know how well you can see that, but.
And then we also got the pork pie.
Yeah, and you got some, guinea pigs here and a hamster. We won't be inheriting them except on an occasional basis for babysitting.
And we also have, well, our host cat.
Yes, the host cat and our cat are virtually identical. And sort of, they've even fooled us a couple of times. But hopefully she'll eventually come out and get comfortable with the rest of us. And meanwhile, Jones is still acting like he runs the place. But yeah, that's the way I figure it, you know. Yes, Discovery is Prime, but Prime is not the original. That's how you work around that. And hopefully we can get a little discussion going on that. And I'm going to say this right now. If you're not actually contributing something to the discussion, don't bother. Because I have no problem laying the band hammer down and anybody just going to troll this place and just start throwing, pot shots. Because you're not contributing anything. You know. I don't need any insults or, snarky comments about, I'm a lazy bum. Just, come on. Leave the personal crap out of it. And take it somewhere else, because I don't want to hear it. All right? PayPal, Patreon, coffee, Cafe Press down below. Buy often, buy early, buy often. And we'll talk at you later.